Hey guys, Waz here, and this is my tank tour.
My aquarium is a 40.2 water box bundle. The aquarium itself is about 30 gallons and the sump is about 10. Much of my equipment came from our local lighting company, Reef Breeders. For my return pump, I have the Coral Box DCA pump. My automatic top-off is the Reef Breeders EXO ATO. Our wave maker is the Reef Power RPM. My protein skimmer is the Curve 5 Bubble Magus. And I also have a UV sterilizer. It's the Aqua UV1. Overall, I'm very happy with my equipment. I love how quiet the whole system is because it's in our living room. The only piece of equipment that I'd like to upgrade is the protein skimmer. I'd like to get one that works a little bit better. For lighting, we have the Reef Breeders Photon 16 V2. We customized it to have a dawn to dusk effect throughout the day. And in the middle of the night, I even set it to be all red, so it has lower wavelength for my Cato algae that I keep in the back. I do have a Neptune Apex system connected to this at the moment, although I'm not really using it to its full potential because most of the equipment that I have has its own timers. But I like to have the Apex system so that I can constantly monitor my temperature for my tank as well as my pH. And I really like to be able to have full custom control on my feeding. Because my nitrates are high and my pH is a little low, I'm doing a weekly 5-gallon water change right now. For feeding, we do a variety of frozen food every other day, as well as some coral powder that I've mixed together from a variety of samples. I also put a couple milliliters of the Aqua Vitro fuel every other day. For the reef building components, I put 12 milliliters every other day of B-Ionics 2-part dosing. Now on to the chemistry for my tank. Temperature stays low between 74 to 76 degrees, and pH is also a little bit low right now between 7.9 and 8.0. Salinity stays consistent at 35 parts per thousand. My tank is very young. It started out in November. I actually used water from the tank at the school, but I still am experiencing tank cycling. My alkalinity stays between 8 and 9. My calcium is about 400 right now, and my magnesium is dropping to 1300 at this point. I need to start dosing. Nitrates are a little high right now at 4 ppm, and phosphates are at 0.12. Saving the best for last, I can talk about the biology in the tank. This tank was mainly designed for a blue spotted jawfish. That was the fish that we really wanted, and you can see by our aquascape that it is all spray foam together so that it is one solid piece. So the jawfish can do all the digging and moving that he wants, and it will not affect the aquascape that we have designed. For rock, we have the Carib Sea Life Rock, and we also have the Carib Sea Sand, and we have a very deep sand bed again for the jawfish. Our other fish are 2 clownfish. I don't even know what kind they are, I can't remember, but I can tell you that my toddler son has named them, and the orange one is Cutie, and the black one is Rabbit, and also our jawfish is Bob. Our cleaning crew includes a blue tuxedo sea urchin, Trocus snails, a couple hermits, and Narceurius snails. We also have a skunk cleaner shrimp. For corals, we have a variety of frags. All of these frags came from people around the state. None of them came online. They were just from trades, shows, and some of them were corals that weren't doing really well at the tank at school, so I brought them home. We have a nice zoa garden growing in all around Bob's cave. In the back, we have a rainbow bubble tip anemone. On the top, we have a couple of SBS corals, a turbidium that's grown pretty nicely that I enjoy. We have this beautiful green toadstool coral with very long tentacles I got from Credible Coral Lab. We have a scully that we just got recently. We even have a space invader. Both of these I got at a sale at Wet Pets. My favorite coral is this Favite brain coral I've had for a couple years, and it's been getting a lot of really cool colors from the increase of amino acids I've been putting in. Well, that's my tank tour. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I can't wait to see your tank tours.